Hi everyone, welcome to another video where I remind you to read a book by talking about books. So that's my new tagline. I think I said that in my last video. Today's video is very exciting to me, at least, because I've been waiting a whole year to be able to do this video. If you don't know already, from the title, this is the Reading Rush TBR. If you knew about Booktubeathon last year, they changed the name. It's now the Reading Rush. And what the Reading Rush is, if you're not familiar with it, is a 7-day readathon. And this readathon is huge. It's like the hugest readathon that I've seen on BookTube. Honestly, if you really want to get familiar, I actually have a playlist on my channel with all my videos from last year's Booktubeathon, and I did my Booktubeathon TBR, and I actually vlogged every single day. I think I stopped. I think I only did 4 or the first 5 days of Booktubeathon. I didn't finish the challenges. I think I read 3 books out of my 7. Other than that, it was like really fun. Let's get into these challenges because I'm really excited. I'm excited for the readathon. Not really excited about my choices because I want to be really smart this year so I could complete it, but I think I didn't do a good job of picking what books are gonna help me win this challenge. I remember last year I wrote a blog post about ways to win this readathon, finish all the challenges. I'm not sure about the video challenges or the Instagram challenges, but like just trying to complete the books. I would say choose smaller books, plan ahead, plan your reading schedule. Also, like, possibly start the books ahead of time and then you can finish them during Booktubeathon. I think I might have to do that because I don't think I will have time because Reading Rush is during my finals week. Yeah, I do want to participate, but I gotta study as well. I really want to win this year because I really love this readathon and I don't have to wait a whole other year to try to win again. Like, I want to do it now. As I said, there are 7 challenges, and there's also a bonus challenge just in case like you want to be ambitious, and I'll get to that later. So I have my questions here. Number 1 is to read a book with purple on the cover. This should be like super easy because I have like a bunch of different books with purple on the cover. You guys have probably seen this book already on my channel. The Birds, the Bees, and You and Me by Olivia Heinbau. You see the font is purple. The purple eggplant, and yeah, just very purple hues everywhere, purple and pink. I've had it for months and I need to finish it. My first read for the first challenge. Second challenge is read a book in the same spot for the entire time that you're reading the book. And for this one, I've seen a lot of people, they've been choosing to read shorter books. So I'm going to do the same thing because I don't really know where I want to read this book yet. I'm thinking I'm going to read it at work. My job is very quiet and sitting down with no disturbance for a very long time. So I usually say I'm going to read a book, but then I end up scrolling through Twitter the whole time. For this one, I'm choosing Honeybee, and it's a poetry book. So I don't remember how I got this recommendation. I think on Tumblr. That's where I found her. And I definitely feel it's going to be quick and it's going to be an easy book to knock out for this readathon. Number 3, read a book you meant to read last year. We're going to need More Wine by Gabrielle Union. It's not that thick. And I kind of did start, but I didn't get that far. And I actually chose this book for the Booktubeathon. I didn't really choose it, but there was a challenge, like choose 2 books and flip a coin, whichever book the coin is for, then you read that book for Booktubeathon. This was the book that got heads or tails, and it lost. Since I did want to read it, like I kind of wanted it to win, but it lost against Minnie Kaling. Number 4, read an author's first book. Sophia of Silicon Valley. I've brought up this book before and I just haven't finished it. I'm hoping that the readathon will really push me to finish these books because I was on page 62. I feel like it's a good strategy to read books that you've already started. Definitely a lot of these books I can just double up on the challenges. Challenge number 5, read a book with a non-human character. I'm just going to take a wild guess and hope that Shadow Shaper is a book with a non-human main character, just from the title. And I had started this book years ago. I think shadow shapers are non-human, definitely. That makes sense, right? And I'm not sure if the main character is a shadow shaper. I'm hoping she is, so this book can count for a non-human character. But the book starts off this weird stuff going on in her city, and later on, I think in the book, she's gonna like protect these people who came into her city, and like things are being weird. I don't know. I have not read the book in its entirety yet, but even if it's not fitting of the challenge, I'm still gonna count it anyway. Next is number 6. Read a book that has 5 or more words in the title. I've chosen The Last Voyage of Poi Blythe. I got this recommendation from Naya Reads and Smiles, and she talked about it, and I found it interesting. Out on the sea, there's this girl, her boyfriend was killed, and she just creates in her mind that she's going to get revenge on the people that killed him. I started it just yesterday, and I think I'm going to keep on reading it and then finish it during the readathon. Number 7. This is one of the same exact challenges from last year, and it's read and watch a book to movie adaptation. I'm choosing Harry Potter and The Order of the Phoenix. This book is really thick, so like, Latanya, are you really going to read this book and 6 other books in a single week? I don't know. I've been reading these Harry Potter books since September last year, and it's now July. So can I finish this one really quickly with these super small words? With the audiobook maybe, because I've already watched, this is the 5th book. I've watched the first 4 movies, so I could read this, watch the 5th movie, complete that challenge. This is really exciting. This TBR, yay! And like I said, usually the last challenge is to read 7 books, but this year they said maybe that's too much. We're gonna take that out. But if you want to, it's a bonus challenge to read 7 books. And here we do. If I complete the 7 challenges for each book, then that's 7 books. So I told you guys my plan. I'm going to start these books before the reading rush. If you consider it cheating, then it's cheating. But when I win, you guys are going to be like, wow, she really read 7 books in 7 days. You can't tell me nothing. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're also doing the reading rush, readathon. And if you are, definitely follow me, or become my friend on the Reading Rush website. Because like I told you guys, like, this is the biggest readathon on BookTube. And they have a whole website dedicated to us communicating with each other, talking about books on their website. If you're interested, the link is definitely down below. You can follow my Bookstagram. You can follow my blog where I talk about my, I do in-depth reviews of all the books I have read. Because pretty much here on this channel, I do mostly like TBRs, readathons, vlogs, weekly vlogs, tags. So like if you want to see any book reviews, it's really going to be on my blog. I hope you guys are having a great summer, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, more videos will be coming. Thank you.